most of us are likely to encounter. Yes, mostly those who have failed the last exams and want to take part in a receipt. That's a supplementary, and then payment at the bank. So quickly, let me add my email. Let me log in by using my email and password. Other process on login issues can be taken care of on a different screen. But for today, we will look at the licensure examination. So you click on licensure examination. I'm accessing with PIN or index number. So I'm accessing with PIN or index number. So let me put my PIN here. So this is my PIN. You make sure it's supplementary because this is supplementary. If it's main, you select the main. Okay, so ensure that your picture is red background and everything here is fine. You click next. You click next. Everything is fine. Your institution, you ensure you upload your institution certificate. If it's not showing, please add, fill this section, upload it, and click on add institution. That can be added here. After you view to see if it's showing, yes, mine is showing. So next. This is where the challenge is. Most of us, this is where we have a challenge. You see, I wrote an exam before, and you see that your earlier exam you wrote is showing here, which is first attempt. There's a second attempt that I'm writing, but that has not been added. So we need to click on this add button to get it here. But how do you do that? You need to fill these empty text boxes. So facility, so call the book example, and the internship facility is where you did your internship, and internship period to 2021. Because I failed the exam before, that's why I have to fill all these things again. So where do I want to write the exams? I select. So this time I want to write in Accra. Then you click on add examination. Add examination. If you don't add examination and you click this next button, that's for those who are resitting. But if you are fresh to this, it's your first time, you only add one. When you get there, you not see your previous details. When you click on this add button and click next, and you realize that another major issue for those registering cannot pay at the bank is this button. When you add over here, you see, because I have it here due to because of demonstration. If I want to add, it will tell you previous has not been approved. That means that I have added this already. Okay, I've added this already, and it's showing not paid in the system. That means I've added already. You don't need to keep adding. Because of demonstration, if you're someone that have written before, you have to add. And you see that this second attempt will come down here, and you see first attempt, second attempt. If it's your fourth attempt, you see first attempt, second attempt, third attempt. All the attempts will be there. In case you see changes in the attempt, you can draw our attention to look at it. You can write to it@ahpc.gov.gh. So click next. I'm repeating this. I'm leaving this here because I cannot add because I have already added, which is showing here. If it's your second attempt, you have to add. So I click next. This is my first attempt. I click next. You make sure that you check this button and click complete. This button, complete. Please, those of us who just get here and then come to print bill and go and pay, when you go to the bank, you cannot pay. Most of us, this is the challenge we are having. And I'm receiving a lot of mails. I went to the bank, I cannot pay. I've done a registration. If I'm not done registration, how did I get bill? Remember that bill is part of the form. Bill is part of the form. But you can only register or confirm your registration if this button here is checked and complete registration. Complete registration. I want to confirm that my check button is working or is checked. So I click on edit again just to walk through to confirm. So you click next, 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 and now you see it's checked. So this time if I walk to the bank, I should be able to make payment at the bank. So